So live stream.
Wait, Livestreamfail is not a lie or downfall? Why was it a downfall? What?
I found a brand all of the terminally online dwellers here, terminallyonline.com.
Oh no.
Stream fails. A Reddit page. Yes, that web.
Did you know he followed me back on Twitter? We are officially homies. I'm just saying.
Website for those clinically online or for those who are looking for a bespoke IT related issue. But Livestreamfails is a Reddit page that has been at the heart of the streaming community, especially on the platform Twitch.
I mean, Livestreamfails is still okay now? Like, is it still not active?
For years,
so in.
with the latest iteration of the page being created back in 2015, as the previous page that went under the same name with an S on the end had issues with its moderation and was apparently shut down unexpectedly.
Been dead? Really? Dude, I heard about it, that when you get to LSF, it's like Joe over for you. Like, isn't it like how many people get like banned, like they get mass reported by LSF?
But even after this, the current page has 4.2 million members to this day and is in the top 500
That's a lot of potatoes.
Reddit pages. As the name implies, it primarily was for live stream fails, where people would upload funny clips and mistakes that streamers had made, which alongside providing some entertainment could be used for most streamers to get additional publicity to that clip and their streams, and a lot of streamers had got their start or additional popularity from this page. And to some degree it still does this to this day, and some of my favourite clips from Twitch have been found on this one Reddit page.
Just say, say it to me, Yellow. Look at this, okay? Tell me يا ابن القحبة، أقول لك أبوك من راح وخر على وجهك.
One kebab, please.
Yeah, I used to use
What the fuck?
Reddit and this page. I'll put my hands up in a minute. Initially, this was the purpose of the page. Funny haha fails. Like my favourite streamer accidentally just leaked their full address and are being swatted live on stream. Yes, that was considered a live stream fail at the time. Or what is that thing under that streamer's bed and why?
Where? Where?
Why is it 16 inches long?
It's emotional support cuddle microphone.
What's that under your bed? Probably a guitar.
Yep. Yeah. That's just a guitar. Yep.
That was livestream fails for many years. It was almost essential at one point to use this Reddit page if you were a streamer, as it eventually became a news source for streaming. Streamers would tune in daily for either react content or to update themselves on what games are being played right now, or what serious controversy has plagued the platform today.
Stupid fucking mistakes, man.
Once again, this page was almost integral to being a streamer in those days, and it was used by most of the top echelons of Twitch, especially when streaming wasn't as mainstream as it is today. And if you weren't using it, you run the risk of potentially being in the dark about what is going on in the world of streaming.
Is that why I don't know shit about anything? Because I don't read LSF? Fuck.
Especially in those early days. However, it gradually turned into a page more focused on drama and specific streamers themselves more than anything else, with people coming in daily just to see the next drama or clip that shows a streamer in a not so good light for further criticism. This actually has its own name in the space, which is drama frogs, people that farm and jump on most dramas as they occur.
Why are they frogs? Are they implying they are French?
This page as of today is more known for drama farming more than anything else, and the focus of the page is less about the funny whimsical fails of streamers and more
because they jump. When? Why?
focusing on their mistakes and potential controversies than anything else. The subreddit basically
they hop from you guys are so smart. I would have never think about that. It could have been drama rabbits too, but I guess it's not as cool as the frogs.
Thrived on drama, and due to that had cultivated its own toxic environment. In fact, at one point
frogs were a replacement for slur. It's a word for ficus. It was drama ficus before.
The page had to reflect on itself in 2020 after the passing of the beloved streamer Reckful, who unfortunately took his own life. And whilst the Reddit page wasn't entirely to blame, as Reckful had been struggling previously before this, an article made note that before he did pass, he posted a marriage proposal on Twitter to a then ex-girlfriend, of which it was then posted on Livestreamfails, with people seemingly mocking him. After this event, Livestreamfails made an official post called A New Dawn, where they said the subreddit requires drastic changes, better moderation, better rules, and even a feature where streamers can opt out of having their clips posted onto the page.
You get donos because of Miss Man? Why? What did Reckful do to get donations? I actually don't know about him. I apologize. I haven't been in the streamer thingy. He invented the concept of getting money on stream, of getting donos. Yeah?
Page, and even a comment about the facilitation of hate on the platform. And some in the comments made their opinions on the page known. But since then, nothing much has changed. Most streamers are only one out of context clip away from a barrage of hate.
An award show, the Streamer Awards, and she's doing it with Maya. And a lot of people were pumped about it. And a lot of the streamers were too. They reached out to her. But the people on Livestreamfail, again, it's select few in the grand scheme of things, were pretty cynical about it. Pretty rude about it.
Nervous that like some people might not take things the right way, and I have to check LSF as like, oh god, is there a thread about me or what I said this week?
And the feature they were talking about where
Bro, LSF is like a more... Hey you, has your life been sad, disappointing, lonely, depression kicking you to the curb? Who needs a therapist when you have Scooch and Gamers as waifu cup drop to soothe your aching soul for a limited amount of time? Check out the link below. Easily accessible 4chan or whatnot. They just go and talk shit about people.
Streamers can opt out of their clips being used on the page was walked back and never implemented. Once again, I will admit I was very active on this subreddit. I was there for the XQC getting banned from Overwatch days, the 2 of Wives, and the Force and Horsecock situation.
I still can't believe that Forza got debated into the horsecock thing.
Moly! Why do they have 5 legs in Burma?
Maybe it's so it can milk it.
Holy moly.
But that was back in the day, and I only cared.
I don't think I have ever seen that man say any singular words before. I think this is the first time I heard his voice. Every time he's streaming, he just stares into the nothing and does whatever.
Usually look at it now primarily due to the many issues the page has, some of which I'm going to enlighten that Tunscan brick of a brain you have with, as Livestreamfails, especially in recent years, isn't what it used to be. And once again,
I want you to know that this is exactly how I imagine a Redditor. That's it. The little comb over and whatnot. Yeah. Exactly.
And once again, there are a lot of problems, which has led people to go to alternative sources for the same thing. And yes, you can make the argument this page is like many other platforms, like Twitter, still refusing to call it X by the way, and YouTube, where more Pegasus is rivaling One Piece in terms of how many episodes he's milked out of one drama, which is honestly impressive at this point. But Livestreamfails is a subreddit that has had a stranglehold on streaming for quite some time. If a clip was posted about a streamer showing them in a negative light, it would gather attention rather quick, and you'll probably get the usual comments of LSF users talking about how much they hate said streamer, regardless if the clip is in context or not. But if it's a clip of a streamer doing something absolutely abhorrent, like spreading their entire inventory on
the better days, man. The better days when you could just have like a nice little spread
stream intentionally, then yeah, they deserve that criticism, and hopefully from
who's that streamer? Now you're curious, aren't you?
Said criticism, they hopefully won't be spreading their anal glands again. But this is where Livestreamfails sets itself apart from the...
I guarantee you that there were people who jerked off to this picture of XQC. I guarantee you. Yep.
their anal glands again. But this is where Livestreamfail sets itself apart from the aforementioned platforms. It's mainly community ran and moderated by the staff. And once again, it holds a lot of influence. But what if the staff of the subreddit had somewhat of a bias towards you? To the point where if there were negative posts about you, that would definitely...
That would never happen. Twitch or Reddit staff having bias towards certain creators and unfairly moderating something? Surely not. Oh my, if only there would be a few creators even on Twitch who can literally do anything without getting into trouble. Meanwhile, just like Vtubers show like 1 ounce of more skin and they are immediately yeeted even in the right category. Oh wow, that's crazy. That could never happen.
Affect your reputation, they would just be removed.
Guys, listen. You're not allowed to violate the rules in our COS. If you do, I may have to ban you for 24 hours.
As mentioned for like the 50th time now, LSF has a lot of influence and can make controversies in the streaming world more well known or sometimes even worse. Key examples are with the streamer Alinity, as she was posted a lot of times on the page, from multiple controversies like with her PewDiePie copyright situation.
Yo! Dude, I remember this. Can we copy strike PewDiePie?
Can we copy strike PewDiePie's latest video?
And one instance where she threw her cat and fed it vodka. Another example is with the whole XQC divorce arc, where any mention of it from streamers that knew about the situation was posted to the page. And even a more recent example is with Pirate Software, as the page has been following anything to do with him and his continuous.
Bro, it's so crazy, the entire Pirate Software thing. My boy was up to like 15k views or whatnot like a year ago, and now he's like barely scratching 3-point-something K. I still have like a follow on it, and when I'm browsing like Twitch, I'm just like, oh my god. That's actually crazy. Like literally the internet said, okay, we had enough of this guy and no one is watching him anymore. Well, I mean, okay, 3k is still a lot of fucking people, okay? Don't get me wrong. But it's like he was on the top, you know? He was on the top. But listen, 3k is a lot. But you have to understand, he had 5 times that much. And it only happened because he couldn't shut the fuck up. All he needed to do, just to say, my bad, and then just not say anything else. Insert Meat Canyon video right here.
Spiral. It even got to the point where Pirate tried to counter the coverage on him by LSF by shortening the clips that were posted so that the clips were incoherent. Because they were clips of his channel, he can manually change those clips, but quite easily countered by the full clips being backed up to the LSF website as soon as they are uploaded. There's even claims of the
That's so much effort. Like, who cares, bro?
page's community having fully erect hate boners for certain streamers, circulating any drama they are remotely involved in. A good example being Kai Cenat, where most of the top posts regarding him are somewhat negative, and even some other streamers have noticed this.
Like, LSF has hated Kai forever. Like, they've always hated Kai. Like, every time there's a positive Kai post, everybody's, like, begrudgingly like, yeah, I guess he works really hard. You know, like, yeah, they hate him. And so, like, they're always waiting. They're like, oh my god, please do something wrong so we can try to get you banned.
So for the last time, any negative post made...
I thought that he is, like, very popular. People like him. LSF hates streamers. I'm sorry, isn't LSF about literally streamers? Question mark?
about you on this page can be amplified significantly, and streamers have known this for many years, which is why most stalk the page to see if there are any posts regarding them, or some just straight up bait the page as a way to mock the people that take streamer drama too seriously, or as a way to get more views and engagement.
I was thinking of baiting LSF to see if my clipping stuff still works. You know, like saying something that I think would get on LSF just to see if the clip gets deleted.
But there have been some theorizing for years that certain streamers that understand the weight LSF holds have been working with the mods of the page to remove most negative posts regarding them, which if true is unfair to say the least. Everyone else has to deal with these flung from this page and potentially with their own fuck-ups on stream being recirculated.
Dude, I swear to God, Mr. Beast is not a human. I have never seen this guy genuinely smile. All of his smile looks like someone is twisting his dick under the table. Like, that's not a smile. That is, I don't know. When I stub my toe, I make that face.
Recirculated, why do these streamers get a pass? And it could be potentially perceived as controlling the narrative. The streamers specifically theorized to have this privilege on the page are people like Mizkif, who was previously a part of the content creator group One True King or OTK, even as recently as—
Bro. It's so weird that like Osmond is not in OTK anymore. It's kind of strange. For me, it was always Osman who was OTK. Also, he has a very intense like. Why are the boys all shaved? Oh wait, wasn't this guy at TwitchCon? I remember like we were walking around and you guys were yelling at me that it's like I think it's Asfand his name is. Yeah, you guys were like screw that's Asfand. I was like what?
As recently as 2022, rumours were circulating that he was paying the mods of LSF, but the only evidence was word of mouth.
They censor people in general on LSF because they know mods. True, Mizkif does pay the LSF mods. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact from, you know, being there when he told me that he paid the mods. I just know that. But I think that it's like, I think it's well known that everyone knows that Mizkif
cheating
pays the mods on LSF.
No, there was no.
And I unironically don't think that's true. He just knows it. What are you talking about? He just says that he just knows it. What you think that people would lie about things on the internet? He gets too much hate? No. That's just to throw them off of it, you know? There has to be a little bit, otherwise it you know.
Proof of this, and many just thought he was joking, but people have been suspicious for a while.
I swear to God, you see, this is how my hair looks like. I am basically XQC right now. I have to fucking dye my hair tomorrow. I can't handle looking into the mirror and looking at XQC all the time. I'm just like, fuck me, man.
Why some posts regarding Mizkif or some other members of OTK are heavily moderated.
Al, this is disrespectful.
Why is it that every time he opens his mouth, he sounds like...
Other members of OTK are heavily moderated.
Al, this is disrespectful.
Disrespectful.
But Nick and the whole squad, I get back with you. You guys are being given...
I love it that he speaks in English and we still need subtitles. Because we just simply cannot understand it. It's beautiful.
A treatment that other Jews are not being given. It's not applied across the board. Everybody gets on it.
It's actually amazing to me that he's one of the biggest streamers and he's incoherent. You literally cannot understand what he's saying.
And y'all get off easy because he gets control of the mods. Hey.
One moderator even made a post 3 years ago under...
Do you understand it? Like, I listen, it might be an entirely skill issue on my part. I think he's Canadian, right? It might be a skill issue, but I understand like maybe 60% of what he says. And then I'm being very fucking generous here. He lives his life at 1.5 speed. Honestly, yeah, that was English. Yeah. His verse, he's French-Canadian. Oh, God. Does he speak French? Canadian plus Scottish? That's crazy to me. Dude, him speaking French must be like, I don't know, like smoking cocaine beforehand. That's crazy. He's ESL. What's ESL?
A previous post that has since been removed by other moderators for some reason, that under the announcement that OTK would partner with
English second language. You make it sound like it would be a mental illness. Oh, I'm sorry. I just have ESL. I will write it out to my Twitter bio.
Most critical to make a PC company, Mizkif for some reason wanted that thread removed along with others, of which the mods refused and then posted the comments to show they were not removing the post.
Screw your ESL, by the way. No! I'm taking medication for it, I swear.
But once again, in the current year, that comment is completely gone. But this isn't the first time they tried to get threads about them removed. In 2023, screenshots of Miz and another OTK member, NMPLol, from a supposed past mod of the subreddit would surface, showing that in 2021, Mizkif and NMPLol had direct contact with these mods and was trying to pressure them.
Dun dun dun! They were trying to sex pest the mods. I knew it!
Into removing threads about them, with one from Mizkif where he was requesting a thread to be removed because he did something good, which was giving one of his mates 10k, but it was only getting hate on the page. And
he's like, I gave a lot of money. Please. I don't want to get hate.
Another instance in a post where I think he said his ex-girlfriend's name instead of his current one, and he was requesting it to be removed because it was a brigade post where members of a Discord that hated Miz would give attention to negative posts regarding him, so people would only see.
That's a big oopsie though, accidentally saying your ex's name instead of the current one, like...
those negative posts. At least that's what he was telling the mod. But once again, the mod stands their ground and tells them it's not against the rules, so they're not removing the thread. And in response, he makes a weird comment like he can just make his own LSF and stop using this one. And another screenshot where an NMPLol contacted a mod to get another post removed. But the mod flat states they can't just remove criticism of people and streamers, and Nick doesn't really take it that well, and goes on to argue that eventually, due to said criticism, someone.
If you weren't aware of that being a possibility already, I'm just giving you a heads up, because eventually something might happen. Like I'm gonna bash your fucking head in. Sounded like you were yesterday just saying, guys, it's gonna take the right case of the right person to themselves and the finger might come back to you. Dun dun dun.
Might end their life, or something bad will eventually happen. And he adds the comment he has FBI connections to find people for some...
Bro, an MP is like friends with the FBI homies. That's crazy.
Reason. And the mod also said Mizkif had previously mentioned they were to blame fully for Reckful's death, although they did not have access to the evidence proving that. And there was a screenshot from 2020 of another member from OTK, SFand, trying to get a post removed because it was drama farming, which was denied, but was additional evidence that some streamers do have contact with the mods of this board. Now, blind hatred and harassment on livestream fails, as stated previously.
Wait, so LSF is really just about, like, hating people? I sort of thought that it's like, oh, like you fuck off and you accidentally, you know, pull down your pants and start jerking off. Hee hee ha ha, still on stream kind of thing. Are you surprised? I assumed it was a little bit more monka than actual hate? Accidentally, yeah, just... casually stroking the noodle, because why not?
Isn't uncommon.
NMP was unironically in the right, by the way. He's not gonna fuck you, little bro. He's not gonna fuck you.
It's cultivated its own toxic environment over the years, and it's a serious problem of this page. But should some streamers get special treatment over other streamers and be completely void of all negative posts and the actual rare valid criticism, whilst other probably less influential streamers have to...
Oh my god, they just dragged that man foot like for full power, what the fuck?
Posts and the actual rare valid criticism, whilst other probably less influential streamers have to deal with both.
I would shit myself if someone would pull my feet like that. Jesus Christ.
And yes, larger streamers get a large amount of both anyway, but I don't think they deserve special treatment no matter how dog shit the board is. Either they change the rules to benefit all streamers or nobody gets that privilege. It's only fair that way. But this was the old mod team of LSF, and this mod team, if the screenshots are to be trusted, told streamers to go fuck themselves if they wanted posts removed that did not break any of their rules. But in recent years, the mod team has been changed multiple times, and one mod specifically has been getting a lot of attention, that being the still active and head mod Tarot.
I didn't think this was an actual person. I thought it was just a random caricature of someone. So you're telling me that the guy who actually looks like a Reddit moderator is a Reddit moderator? I did not expect that. I should have, I know, but I just simply... This is literally Reddit man?
Card or Stale 2000.
It's true.
Prior to this, Stale was a member of the Twitch moderation team for 4 years, and also for 4 years has been a mod on the subreddit, where in the last year he has been a head mod. He shares a lot of his opinions on Twitter, like how he thinks VTubers aren't being suppressed or treated differently on Twitch.
Well, you see, yeah, no, definitely. There's definitely no difference between us. Like, listen, there was a girl who was doing a cooking stream only wearing an apron. She didn't get banned. There was this one time I was drawing a character who was like wearing lingerie and I got banned. So, yeah, absolutely fair. True. And I think mine was like 7 days. And it was... Do you guys remember that girl who booted up her stream because she wanted to record for OnlyFans and she was just spreading her kitty cat and she got like 7 days and that's it? I remember then.
His opinion on AI and constantly...
Wait, what's the hot take on the AI? I need to see... Wait, I'm gonna direct Frozen 3 and make it primarily about military tactics to draw in a male audience. Wait, that sounds awesome. Can someone use AI to make this movie? Call it Frozen Valor or something?
Constantly clarifying he isn't bald for...
Hate to say this image is fake. He's not bald. He's just, The follicles, they are not folliculing how they used to.
Some reason. Admittedly, he doesn't have the best reputation, even though he hasn't been the head mod for long. There's already been a document released on him by past mods describing him to be very power hungry, and even when a majority of the staff no longer wanted him to be head mod of the page.
Wow, moderators becoming power hungry? And abusing the that could never I totally didn't have so many mods like that I had to even like block afterwards. Holy shit. That never happens ever. Yeah, we would never. That's crazy.
And they even voted for such a change.
No.
He just removed all of them, including many of the older mod team that had been around for years.
Someone raise a hand. How many hands do we have to raise? There's way too many hands.
Has more than once changed the entire team, and even gave power to people that may be viewed as problematic, apparently without consulting any of the other mods, as they usually do, and then they vote to see if it's a good idea.
I think I got rid of like 4 of my moderators who got like too power hungry. Me. And I'm not even a big streamer. So it happens more than you would expect.
And some allege that he treats this page like his own personal playground. And when asked about why he did what he did, he simply just replied with they tried to overthrow him for months, so he just got rid of them. But why do we need to focus on this mod? Well, for the third time, it was brought up quite recently that streamers from OTK may be getting preferential treatment on the page. After posts like a video going over NMP Law's divorce was removed with the reason no YouTube videos are allowed, which is a rule, but is selectively enforced. As with the pirate software drama, they allowed full YouTube videos to be posted and didn't remove them. You had a post about Extra Emily, who is a part of OTK, deleted, which was a clip of her refusing to pay her parents back for her degree, which was a very popular clip in the streaming space, but it was taken down for being clickbait or
I remember this. I remember she was the one when she was driving and she ran through the red and she was like, yeah, it's fine. And I was like, finally, some good women driver representation. I always wanted that.
Opinionated views, but the clip was correct. This did happen. Everything was accurate, but it was still taken down. And on LSF there are a bunch of clickbait titles that never do get taken down, and a lot of other OTK negative posts were taken down as well. Now even if OTK didn't have a hand in this directly, it appears that anything posted to this page about OTK is heavily moderated more than anything else or any other streamer.
Did you know that actually all the LSF moderators are just like little cockroaches living in Osmond's basement? That's why OTK is getting preferential treatment. Must be true.
When once again, that would be unfair, and they're supposed to be unbiased. And on top of all of this, people would state that the head mod is a...
Veeps aren't people, is what I have learned. John Hentai. I love that name.
A big fan of this streamer Destiny, with chat logs showing such, and a past mod coming out saying that he apparently runs defense for him.
It's obvious that he's doing it. Who did you guys bring up? Who do you think he's protecting? I just want to hear it from your lips.
Destiny, of course.
Wait,
Destiny.
that's...
Now once again, people were questioning if Livestreamfails was bias, and still the head mod started to jump on people's live streams to kind of explain himself.
Can I just point out that this man has like a massive amount of tabs, so you guys are not ever allowed to bash me for it. It's beautiful. This is how my Firefox looks like currently, except I have 4 windows open. Is it 4? It might be more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6. Fuck. It's 6.
Himself and put these rumors to
close enough.
To bed that this platform known for shitting on streamers and circulating drama doesn't pick favourites and doesn't censor any posts. He jumped on Henry Resilience and XQC's stream, and boy oh boy, did he make things worse. When asked by XQC why some posts were removed about OTK, the head mod of this whole Reddit page doesn't even know why they were removed.
XE compares Emily's spreadsheet to revenge porn. L removes another extra Emily thread.
I don't remember this one.
Irma.
You did compare it. What happened with that?
I think it's
yeah, I don't think I removed that, but yeah, it does seem like a fair comparison. Yeah, maybe
He's lying. He's lying. There was a lot of you know, we need to add the cat emote. Do we have the cat?
It's the Emily. Maybe it's like the I don't know. Yeah, you could. I don't know why that one was removed.
OTK laying off multiple staff. Twitter post removed.
I mean, that seems like a good tweet to me. I don't know why that one would be removed. So I mean, I didn't remove that one, but well, unless it was not true.
Twitch sponsored anti-Semitism. This is supposed to be removed from. I could show you this from.
Oh yeah, that was.
Yeah. He's cooking.
Okay,
He's cooking.
I think that one should have stayed up. I don't know why we removed that.
He was not cooking. He's just cooked, gentlemen.
That one should have stayed up.
Of threads that involve OTK that have high comments are deleted.
That might be the case. Yeah.
He's sweating. He's tipping his fedora. He's wiping his forehead underneath. He's like, oof.
I can see what you're saying now. Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely keep more of a lookout for that.
He has such a PR talk. Bro, it's like every time I talk with someone who has like an official whatever, it's just like, yeah, we will look into that. I don't know how that happened. Yeah.
Now he says he doesn't know why or who is removing these posts, but in another interview, says there's an audit log where he can...
Do you get paid for being a moderator on like LSF? If so, who is paying you? Isn't that like just like a passion project? No? Of course you don't? Oh, so it's just like to waste your time. OTK apparently? Okay.
See this information.
And then on top of...
Well, it's more like it seems like a lot of job to constantly monitor something so big. So why would you waste so much of your time for it? Is, you know, my idea here.
That there is some... there's some like logging of the stuff. So there is... you know, if you remove a post, people know who removes it. And that's like... And then we can like discuss that or disagree or agree or something with the person who removes it or not.
On one post where he says he just straight up removed it because he didn't like it.
This seems to be a clip because it's just chatting. So the direct link that was linked is all right. Would be a clip. Go ahead.
All right. I remember. Okay, I do remember this one. I did remove this one. I think it was because they added the word multimillionaire at the beginning.
Oh yeah. No, it's okay. It's just I didn't like the singular word and I got offended and I had to. What, you think that Extra Emily is not a multi-millionaire? You don't think that she has more than $1 million in her bank account? Is that a slur nowadays? It's just, you don't understand. It's just she's his queen and he has to protect the queen.
This is like an edge case. I don't like it when people like really inject like extra information into the thing. Like, this is gonna send it with the millionaire shimmer. It's gonna like it.
So if they would have said she's a millionaire, it's fine. But because the multi was in it, I don't know, man. I mean,
how much money they have? I think it's the exact same kind of realm.
They say that they are phrasing it for hate. Yeah, but would you still remove it? Is it inaccurate? If, like, let's say hypothetically, Emily has like $5 million, is she not high? Yeah, sure, they are playing with words, but she is a multimillionaire. It's just like when they are hating on Pokemon.
I think we'll agree on that one. I think so. I will say I was quick.
Do you know how bad LSF hate threads are? No, because I don't read LSF. I love myself and my inner peace. Therefore, I don't read it. So, no.
I think it was a little bit too quick on that one. I think I got it at like...
He talks like his spacebar is broken. Oh my god, you're so right. Have you guys ever been chatting with someone who just unwilling to press the press bar at the proper places and the words are smashing together? That's XQC. Oh my god. You're so... oh, that's so true.
This was in the morning, I think.
It's just all full lowercase, no space bar. And it's just like blah, 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 blah.
I like just woken up and I got like notified on my phone. But I think I'll agree on that. Yeah, so I would say that's a correct. That's an instance of
crazy.
I should have removed that one.
Even at one point, XQC calls him out for inconsistent moderation when it came to YouTube videos regarding the video about NMP Law's divorce, with it being removed, and once again he has no explanation except, yeah, that shouldn't have been removed, and goes on a rant about how people should follow the rules, but the moderators aren't even enforcing them.
And we almost never allow YouTube videos. There's been once or twice, but we don't like allowing YouTube videos.
Okay.
So...
also, like, I have to go, yeah, like an interviewer. A lot of pirate stuff, I believe, was YouTube videos that were
That's a fair point. You cannot do that you're not allowing YouTube videos for certain people, but then you allow pirate to be bashed to hell and back. He has a solid point there.
Not enforced on it. Like a lot of the pirate stuff, it was pretty massive. 5K votes, 4K votes. A lot of them were actual videos, not removed.
Yeah, we should...
I am focusing like 200% so that I can understand what he's saying.
Remove some of those. Yeah, we were...
What's wrong with YouTube videos? I think it's... I don't think there is any problem with it. It's more like that this is just for like streams, so I guess they just want clips from like Kick and Twitch and not just like entire ass videos from YouTube.
We're not doing much.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not trying to be too rude, but at the same time, it seems like there's a lot of we should have done that when it's not OTK, but when it's OTK, it's always pretty much enforced. Does that make sense? That's what I think that's where the people's voice is at right now.
I mean, if people just like follow like the YouTube video thing, like I feel like it's not that hard to like get like a clip from a live stream instead of a YouTube video.
But on the Henry Resilient interview, he says this post should have been left up, and that basically sometimes they allow YouTube videos and sometimes they don't.
Right? So we don't allow clips from YouTube videos.
But that's not an accurate statement. You do allow clips from YouTube videos, just not ones about OTK.
Sometimes we don't.
Do you think he would really get paid by it? I just don't think that OTK would care about it. I feel like maybe he has a boner for OTK. I don't think they would pay. It's like maybe it's just like a personal favoritism that they do care. You think that they are actually, you're so wrong. You think that they are paying him to wipe it off? You're biblical inaccurate. Okay, shut the fuck up. It's probably spare change to keep PR free for OTK. They used to read the page on stream daily. What is OTK? OTK is like for the big boy streamers, like Soda is in it, and NMP, Osmongold was in it, and Extra Emily. I don't know, man.
You don't notice it, I would say. If we have, we probably shouldn't have allowed it. But like, I mean, so that is our general rule. There might be cases where we have missed things.
Why would they pay to remove things that they are already out? Well, I mean, to be fair, if there is like a clip, right, and you put it up to LSF and it gains traction, then it will be an even bigger fire than if you just like kind of snip it in the bud and there is no talk about it. Because like you have to understand that people forget so quickly on the internet. Like, okay, let's say that Soda, I don't know, busts a fat knot onto a picture of Osmongold, and then people are posting it, and it's like, oh my god, hee and haha. But like 5 minutes later, XQC also busts a knot onto a picture of, I don't know, litter of who?
Who are you? What
Hi.
am I doing here?
I don't know.
WHO am I? Ask just screaming, just screaming, just screaming.
It's okay, you like it here.
And
sure, of literally anyone onto like a Pokemon's face, and then it's going to take it over.
Maybe we shouldn't have missed it.
No.
But
so
like we'll say it's a gray area, right? So I'll even concede that, and I'll say like we sometimes allow YouTube video stuff, but generally we don't. We don't like to. So that's one. Number two is I do think that a lot of your clips that get posted have kind of clickbaity-ish titles, and so I mean, if people want clips,
wait. What's a clickbaity title? Like NMP Low and Melina $1 Million Divorce. Is that clickbaity? Is that a clickbaity title?
It's like 5%. I would say it's like 10% clickbait. So I would leave this post up. I mean, my slight feedback would be maybe you shouldn't have capital letters on divorce at the end, but this is fine. So I would say this should stay up. Yeah.
But he also mentions he keeps.
Wait, so capital letters is a clickbait? I will have to keep that in mind when I'm uploading my YouTube videos. Just a reminder to self. The emphasis!
Posts up he likes in the context of company drama, which is against the rules of the page, and was also the reason why the old livestream fails mods wanted him gone, which provides a little credibility to the claim he treats this like his own.
Yeah, man, you just have to write everything with caps lock. There's no discrimination. You're just literally yelling into the office. First I yell at the titles! I am going to yell at it.
Playground
says that this employee said this about Twitch or whatever. Those always stay up.
Yeah, so if we're talking about a company, you know, I mean, I love company drama. So maybe that's my bias here is like anything that's...
Did VShojo drama ever make it to LSF? Or is that too much? Like, does VTuber drama ever make it to LSF? Or is LSF just for, like, flash tubers? Actually. Yeah? Could I yell into the oven while cooking, please? Why, yeah? What is LSF? Livestreamfail. And it's about like streamers, but I don't know. Is it just about like real life streamers, or does like VTubing stuff? VTuber stuff does make it to LSF?
It's about Twitch, anything that's about a gaming company. I would want to keep on the subreddit because I think that's cooler than influencer drama. But yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. I mean, the short story is I got put as the top mod, and then.
I want to point out that there is a person here whose name is Megadong, and I just cannot look away from Mr. Megadong.
I was I allowed like a couple posts based on gaming news. Like there was like the game Concord had shut down, and I allowed a post on Concord or something because I mean it's not like influencer related, but I thought it was like a cool thing because I wanted to like have more company drama, company news. So people got really mad about that, and they tried to vote me off. But that's not how Reddit works. You can't vote people off the island. If somebody's the top mod, you basically cannot get rid of them unless they do something like really stupid. And
Damn. Is that how it is? That's kind of scary. What if you have like a random person who is just like full of power and takes over? He said island. Yeah, you cannot vote him off. He lives there. That just reminds me of how hard it was to get back my own Reddit. There was a guy who made like an r/Scoochie on Reddit, and it wasn't really used. And I was like, listen, I am she. I am her. Can I be, you know, added as the head moderator? And he was like, well, I will add you as a moderator, but I made this, so like I can totally moderate. And I was like, yeah, no, I still kind of want the ownership because it is me, you know. And he was just like kind of like giving me the, oh no, but like I can totally help. Like you don't need that. Yeah, I can do this for you.
But there's also a moment.
It is kind of me. It is more.
On another stream with this streamer, JSTLK, Justalk, what the fuck is that? Where the same mod states he is protecting OTK from OTK anti-fans that brigade posts.
When, again, this is like the reputation that your subreddit has, is that it protects OTK
Those are the most disturbing foogies I have ever seen.
people.
Look at that shit. It's terrifying. Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's a reasonable point. I mean, I think the bias is less pro. It's not that it's pro OTK. It's that I am worried about there's like a whole group of OTK anti-fans that have basically taken over the subreddit, or they used to be able to take it over.
Okay.
Like, do you remember?
I sort of understand. I know you're talking about like Apple Cord and shit. Yeah. I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But okay. I'm gonna say though, but this is the reason why your conflict is a concern, right? Because this is literally describing the conflict. It's like it seems like you've been close to OTK people. They have met you. You've met them. You do want them to like you. You do want them to like the subreddit, right? I know you said this before, that you want them to like the subreddit. And so that is where the conflict comes into play, because now it's like, well, I took 10 seconds to look at this while I was half asleep and then I deleted it. So now I don't know how to evaluate the statement you're giving me versus the conflict you've already stated you basically have. Right? This is why the conflict would be important.
Sure.
Because the users, it basically is.
So is this guy like basically the entire big boss of LSF? Like whatever he decides goes? There's so much power in one guy, especially because the website is so big.
It's like LSF is just streamer TMZ, right?
He was?
That's what it is. And you not liking that is fine, but if you only protect certain people with streamer TMZ, then yeah, that's a conflict and it's a problem. And I think it degrades the subreddit. Like if it's not being wielded in like a fairly even-handed way.
This is a good point in that clip. He is protecting certain streamers, but not all of them, whilst also claiming they are unbiased. And whilst it's unsure if MizKif or NMPLol have a hand directly in removing posts, it is clear from the behaviour of the mods, and this one in particular, that not all streamers are treated the same on this page when they should be, and from what he said, moderation is either inconsistent or possibly incompetent at times.
It's crazy that when streamers become so big, they have to worry about so much shit. Like, something like this would never even occur to me, to worry about, like, LSF. Because, you know, like, we are such tiny, inconsequential part of this cog. Like, yeah. Literally, who cares?
Our rules are enforced differently based on which streamers are being discussed. But with many holding the reputation
Lynette is smaller than me. Bro, have you seen her tits? What are you talking about?
That this page is not.
Also, she's a Flash streamer. I feel like big titty Flash streamers will always get like more attention on them. You know?
Not just about fails and potentially bias. People had started going elsewhere for their streamer news, or streamer TMZ as they call it, because nowadays streamers and streaming is a big thing. Even official news sources also.
Snoop Dogg helps Kai Cenat reclaim Twitch subscriber record. Aww, Snoop Dogg is a good guy.
look at it very closely now, but there is one page specifically people now go to for their streamer news.
LSF doesn't fucking matter, okay? At this day and age, everybody should be aiming to get retweeted by Awk, Yeet on Twitter.
So if you've been watching a lot of streamer related news here on YouTube, you would have probably seen this Twitter account, Yeet or...
I actually follow this account. They do post very interesting things. Like, every time there is someone who gets, like, banned or there is, like, something new about Twitch putting out something, I always see it. Never heard of it? It's literally just, like, Twitch-related news or streamer news. And it's just, like, whatever.
Orc shown quite a...
School following drama. It's not always drama. It's sometimes just, like, news. Yeah, he covers a lot of... Yeah, he's kind of like Dexerto, yes.
Lot. They describe themselves as the TMZ for streamers, but aside from streamers they also occasionally post general news here and there. It's run by one person who many believe is a child in middle school, but is rivaling livestream fails to the point where the head mod made a joke that they are a government psyop or something. I hope it was a joke. But a lot of people trust this account for news and clips of other streamers. But then again, where else are you going to go? It's either this, Livestream Fails, or the other Livestream Fails, which is made by the mods that got kicked from the other Livestream Fails.
Wait, there's 2 LSFs? What the fuck?
It's got so popular to the point where fucking Elon Musk is retweeting it.
Damn. How much followers does this guy have? It's not even 100k. That's crazy. Dude, I would love to see how much payment he gets from like Twitter. Twitter pays so badly. It's actually crazy. Aw, he even tweeted about this video 6 hours ago. Aw.
There is a possibility it could be a government psyop. But it's not a bad place for a streamer and occasional general news, and from what I've seen they are pretty reliable and somewhat honest with their coverage. However, they have ran into some problems, like the streamer Extra Emily, who we already spoke about DMCAing a post about her because she didn't want to see a clip and because she thought it would get her more hate, and it was another clip about her not paying her parents back or something. But it was blatant abuse of DMCA. And some people have noticed this account is very anti some streamers like Hassan, but at least they're upfront about it.
Who takes a picture like this? What am I supposed to feel when I look at this picture? It's is he in water? Is he like in a bath thingy? Is this his arm or his leg? My goodness. GQ is disgusting. What is GQ?
They're upfront about it. They don't deny it. They even...
Is that a smut thing? He might just be one of the characters from the smut. I was trying to... Gentleman Quarterly? What is Gentleman Quarterly? It's a magazine. Wait, he was photoshooted to a magazine? Damn.
Reposted fellow streamers talking about it.
Is it like an adult magazine? Or what kind of magazine is that? Is it like... It's a Playboy for girls? They were running a puff beef to make Hassan look better. Is that why he's not wearing clothes?
And to be fair, Yeet has been, like, I would say, more anti-Hassan than pro-Hassan. Most of the posts that he posts of Hassan are negative. So it's always important to recognize the sender and to understand where a message is coming from.
But yeah, in my opinion, this page is slowly taking over for news on streamers compared to livestream fails, with evidence that the streamers themselves are using it over LSF now.
I had a girl over the other night and we did the deed, but I didn't come. And when she asked why, I told her I was out of mana.
Oh my god. Oh no.
That's not a flex, that's sad.
So in conclusion, livestream fails used to be a platform that many would go to just to simply see fails of live streamers, but for better or worse, it eventually turned more into a drama page for streamers.
That's amazing.
And has held a strong influence of
Freaky ass Charlie. See, this is the kind of smut we need. We need Charlie to write something good for us.
the streamers whilst doing so. However, either from the mods behavior, the toxic environment it's cultivated, or the theory of censorship existing on the page, people don't trust it as much anymore and have gone for alternative sources for things like streamer news. Livestream Fails many years ago used to be a page I was very entertained by.
So sad. I was in the delusion that LSF is just like people doing oopsies. Just like hee hee ha ha, you just like face plant into the camera and you break your legs or some shit. Not just like hey, I really hate this guy. I also really hate this guy.
There are still some funny clips that I have favorited that I will go back and watch, but for one reason or another, it's just not the same anymore. And I am very self-aware that a majority of you didn't care about this, and I was rambling to myself for 30 minutes like a person with ADHD talking about which dinosaur has enough armor to stop a depleted uranium tank shell. But yeah, that's something I wanted to talk about today, and yeah, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We were paying attention, it is alright. This man is married to ChatGPT. Oh no. Oh no. The marriage. The marriage. Royalties of Vtuber confirmed? Well, I mean, yeah. Wait, how am I swear I was subscribed to this. Did YouTube bounce me off? What the fuck?